These are my hands. They know how to hold paintbrushes better than pencils. There's a calcium spot where the pen sits on my middle finger. I love that my handwriting is bubbly and loopy and slightly smudged from dragging my left hand across the page. I remember playing tennis for 9 years, starting at age 3. So of course the form is muscle memory, up and over and curved for some spin. There is nothing like the ball hitting the racket and the vibrations climbing up from your fingertips. I remember a coach called me his southpaw because that's what lefty players were called for some reason, and I'd grin in the sea of righties thinking, yep, that's me, I'm different. So different that teachers don't even buy the lefty scissors. I think they're a myth, but then again, so is the idea that I can talk without my hands. Hands express what we can't. When they're tapping and fidgeting and pointing, I run my fingers through my hair because it calms me down. Or maybe I'm just too excited to maintain the facade of being well kempt. I put my hands close to my chest when I hear or say something lovely because it means so much I can feel it in my heartbeat. I've turned way too many pages, held so many kids' hands, hugged so many friends, dragged watercolor and permanent marker across my arm to create the visions that don't seem to come alive on paper. I am the alive factor, or at least my hands are. My right hand still knows a measure from Hedwig's theme. My fingertips are alive with the magic. Sometimes I tap it out on people's arms, people close to me. Their laughter seems to hit the notes. I mean, I feel the magic all the same. Isn't it interesting the way your hand seems to fit just right in someone else's when you fall for them? Sometimes I miss his hands and holding them, but I have to remember his hands told a story no better than his sealed lips. I offered to hold the weight of worlds for him, and he used his to push me away. This is the first time in a long time that I can pick up a pen for this kind of writing again. I'm grasping at words. I don't need to count off fingers to tell me how long it's taken me. I think seeing veins popping out on the back of your hands is cool. Your entire life is pulsing to your fingertips, and you know it like the back of your hand. We don't marvel at it enough. In an art piece for nature, I painted the creases in my hands into vines covered in sunflowers, hydrangeas, and daisies. Designs came out of the fingers. The little kids tell me I am so good at this. I just say I know how to use my hands. The most beautiful things I can do are work and make things. I think the effort makes it all beautiful. I am beautiful because I can make visions come to life. My fingertips are always outreached for something more. I don't need a Hogwarts letter to tell me that the buzz in my fingertips is something more. These hands were made to create and leave everything better than I found it, and I am trying my best. So bring on the push-ups, the hugs, tennis balls, holding hands, shading of shadows, pen smudges, piano keys. There is so much to do.
Yeah.
That's your buddy.